Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be drawing Hawkman, and we'll do this in like two steps. There's like some inking, there's some few details. It is a quick sketch. So we're going to do a sort of a flying pose. It's Hawkman, it makes sense. He has to fly. So we're going to do the framework first, let's say, and then we're going to play around with a few details to bring this guy out. So it's a typical flying pose, typical as in that there's all sorts of things we could like do with this, but we're going to go very typical, very custom and generic flying pose. Right there for the arms. Now Hawkman is a character which, like Batman, is a lot of fun to draw because you could really play around with the designs. Although he does have specific costumes, but over the years different artists have taken the liberty to play around with the costumes as well. So, but I'm giving him his hawk mace right there, which is regular in Hawkman's arsenal, which is powered by the very famous nth metal, and that metal is indestructible. It gives Hawkman his powers. He's actually a human being, but one that has been augmented due to the exposure and utilization of this metal. So otherwise, our hero here is an adventurer. He is I believe he's an archaeologist, but you could check it out, and I think you might be able to share details regarding his orientation of why he's a hero. Well, he just wants to like do good, and most of him is coping with this Thanagarian culture where he hails from. So it's really the planet Thanagar, and that sounds really cool, but it also sounds very warlike and very barbaric, and that is the point, because they are essentially fighters, soldiers. And Hawkman, although he has this brilliant mind, he also has this savage side, which again, infused with the nth metal and the power it gives you, he is kind of drawn toward battle because of this. This is why usually at conventions they have this like brushed marker that they just like run and get some, run in one direction and the other, and get some feathers going for this guy. But that doesn't always have to be the case. Sometimes you could just work with different tools to achieve the effects that you need, and have that Hawkman fan, get that Hawkman fan his Hawkman sketch very quickly as we are doing here. So I'm just like doing inks and tones as we are going along, and you'll notice that I'm using the exact same marker thus far that I've used for the feathers. So from this point onward, we will just round up everything with inks and cross hatches in the feathers and the torso. So just stay with us as we complete Hawkman